Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Demon, Nicholas Claxton out there with Thomas. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fox, and it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin, and I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year. This is something Castle has been working on. Developing his long-range consistency.
Outside Thomas. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Champagnie off target from 3-point range. Pass to LeBron. His 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Castle, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Thomas, following the bucket by the Spurs. Basket counts.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Out left to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Porter. That's to Demon. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now Claxton. 6 to shoot. It's good.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Outside, Fox. To the left side wing. Pass to Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Nets trail by 5. LeBron passes to Porter. Here's Demon. LeBron outside. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. In 4th, the Spurs.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. And the rejection by Claxton. And he comes up with the deuce. Nets trail by 6. Here's LeBron. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Porter, no luck. And it's the cell in the corner. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He gets it in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now, here's Fox. He has yet to score. Here's Champagnie. It's up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vassell against LeBron. Pass to Claxton. LeBron right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. Slam dunk by Thomas.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. Castle with it. 6 points for him. San Antonio again missing. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now, here's Thomas. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. And Fox has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And Claxton throws it down.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. And he makes good on the late. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Count the basket. 8 points for Jay.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Johnson in the corner for 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Porter kicks to Thomas. Back to Porter. From deep, LeBron. It's hauled in by Cornette. San Antonio leading. Here's Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Guarded by Fox. LeBron against Johnson. LeBron with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Fox. Still yet to score. Here's Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to LeBron. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's Champagnie. Over Thomas. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player, and if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. No good on the free throw. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And he's good on the second. Here's Harper. Now Castle to the wing right side. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thomas goes in. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 5. Castle finds Johnson. Here's Cornette. No good from outside.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in 2 minutes.
Pass to Demon. There's Porter with the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Harper the pass to Cornette. Now Castle. And the rejection by Claxton. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And the basket by Thomas.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down low, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one, so they take the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Porter's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Johnson, the pass to Harper. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the basket by Thomas.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Castle. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go with the 3. No good there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Nets, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Harrison Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Here's Wolf. Drills the three-pointer. Wolf got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Wolf. Pass to man. They set the pick. To the middle. Another shot. Rebound San Antonio. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now, here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Wolf. Johnson with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Williams looking around. Pass to Wolf. And here's Sharp. Nothing on the board.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Vassell, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Vassell's got his first points in this one. Williams, that's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And it's Barnes smacking it down.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Williams passes to Wolf. Here's Traoré from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. So, for the Nets, Porter kicks to Thomas. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. James in the post. Covered by Vassell. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Carries it from three-point range. Demons got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Spurs have got a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And it's Vassell in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes outside. Off target from outside. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Cleveland. There's Thomas with the 3. Porter kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. LeBron slashes inside. That one falls. James has got 11 points.
How about the quick first step of James along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
Harper the pass to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. San Antonio again missing. Nets leading by 4. And stolen by Wembanyama. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Now here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Outside Porter. Screen by Claxton. Thomas. Good defense by Wembanyama. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 4. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Nets leading by 4. Outside Porter. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. And here is Thomas. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Harper. James against Vassell. And stolen by Barnes. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Nobody near Barnes. Connects from three-point range.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter against Fox. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Fox. 15 points for Harrison Barnes.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Thomas. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Vassell outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Porter against Fox. Thomas kicks to James. Fade It's back, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Nets trail by 3. James kicks to Thomas. Outside Porter, pass to LeBron. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Now here's Thomas. He's got 16. Outside Porter. Pass to Traore. Now here's Thomas. Here's Traore. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Castle misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Thomas. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Back to Thomas. Over Wembanyama. Thomas, no luck. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Champagnie. Off target with his 3.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Count it.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Down low. Champagnie. Thomas with the block. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Wolf. Now Thomas. Shoots over Vassell. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from James.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Champagnie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Champagnie's got 14 points for the game. Porter outside, and he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Gonna bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. It's going to tip off at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's foul. Michael Porter's up there with Traore. Then it's Thomas, and it's LeBron James, and it's Wolf in at the 5. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Shot by Champagnie, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fox with it. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Traore. LeBron outside. It's Thomas, high post. Wembanyama on him. And it's LeBron missing. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Champagnie. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now, here's Porter. He's got 9. Pass to Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Demon comes in for Traore.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Here's Champagnie. Thomas covering. Pass to Champagnie. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Castle. To the paint, Porter with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Got it. Good job in the low post. Demon's got 5 points so far.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr. moving the ball with a purpose.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. And Claxton throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Wembanyama, right side. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to James. Here's Demon. He has 5. Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Champagny. Back to Fox. To end the drought. The rebound by Demon.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
James, the pass to Claxton. Yes, that goes in. Claxton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Thomas. It's good. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And here are some numbers on Fox. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Champagny. Nice ball movement by San Antonio to end the run. And the layup is good. Champagny's got 4 points this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Porter passes to Claxton. LeBron outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Claxton the pass to Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Johnson, he's checked in for the snap. Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside Thomas, a 3 ball. He can't get that one. Spurs trail by 9. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Fox against Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Pass to LeBron. It's Porter outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
Thomas down low. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. LeBron outside. From past the arc. And the Nets. Another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Champagnie, count that bucket. Champagnie's got 23 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
LeBron outside. LeBron carving out space inside.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Champagnie passes to Johnson. Here's the screen. And the 3 off target.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Pass to Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Champagnie. Thomas covering. Johnson with a screen on Thomas. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Brooklyn on defense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 17.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Traoré. Hasn't made one yet. Over in the corner, Williams drains the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 15.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Pass to Barnes for the 3. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now, Sharp on the wing, Williams. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Harper kicks to Cornette. Pass to Castle. Shoots over man. Castle misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Out to the right wing. Here's Traoré. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Sharp. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Now Castle. He's got 12. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And the Spurs another 3.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 17. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 17. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Harper is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Harper's shot is good.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Sharp against Wembanyama. Pass to man. Back to Sharp over Barnes. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rebounded by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Traore. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Spurs trail by 18. The drive by Barnes. For 3, Vassell sinks the three-pointer.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And here's Sharp. On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harper's shot's good.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
Outside Williams. Pull from the top of the key. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 16. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Basket good. Barnes has got 25 points.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Sharp again to Wembanyama. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harper's shot's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Traore. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Vassell finds Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets leading by 15. Sharp on the wing. Puts it up. Misses the baby hook. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Vassell, no good. The Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Wembanyama against Sharp. knocks down the three ball. And the Nets lead by 18.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Harper the pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Vassell. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 16. Pass to Demon. LeBron outside. Fires the three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Castle. Outside, Fox. Now, Wembanyama. Claxton covering. Pass to Castle. No good on the three. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Thomas kicks to Porter. Here's Demon. Screen by James. And it's Demon missing. Fox with it. Now guarded by Porter. Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A slam dunk by Thomas.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Spurs trail by 21. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. The kick out to Fox. They get it again. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. A shot off that time. Good D by Thomas. Takes a three. James misses. San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And finished off by LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. Out to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Champagnie's got 29.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
First team foul.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lane. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Nets leading by 19. Pass to Demon. Now James. Thomas up top. Shoots over Vassell. Thomas, no luck. The Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Castle a screen on Porter. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama against Claxton. Knocks down the three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Strong move off the glass.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Castle. The three is off. Outside Thomas. Here's Demon. Castle covering. Now James.
2 minutes remaining.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Thomas up top, guarded by Fox. Porter, good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And that one is good. James has got 36.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And the basket by Castle.
And we know Fox can score, but they're showing how capable a passer he is as well.
Pass to Demon. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jay.